And here we go, finally, the oil counter of doom. I think 7 new cards should be a good start. And we still have enough place to make it worth it. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today Bant Control, because I know you enjoy it, and I have to say it, I always enjoy it a lot. Let's go straight into the details. You've seen similar decks, this one is a bit different in few ways. So first, Mindsplice Apparatus, this is Mindsplice deck. We want to play it as soon as possible, because a lot of our spells are very expensive, like Cosmic Epiphany, cards you probably never seen played, and Titania's Command, that you might have seen played, because it's amazing card. Every time I use this card, it's just, well, man, it really makes a difference. Awaken the Woods and Silver Scrutiny. Of course, this is our big win con. We can either go super white and try to kill our opponent in like 1 or 2 turns, or just use it as a ramp so we are not reliant on apparatus. But you know, this oil counters makes you more like Green Forest, Dryad Lands, whatever tokens. So you basically translate the oil counters into permanent mana every turn. So you can go like with this, you can go absolutely ridiculously crazy. So we have Jace, and that's not a coincidence that we have exactly 2. The first one is usually what you play to just play the game, you know, you need to get some advantage, you are fighting for the board, you are fighting for scrappy card advantage. The second one is your win con, and for the second one you don't want to mess it. We have also the Witness the Future infinite loop, so this deck absolutely can go infinite, but in some cases it will be broken and you need to rely on Jace. And don't forget, Tamiyo is the 3rd Jace, because she enters the play, you get -4 on her and you get Jace back from your graveyard. So in total you have 3 Jaces and you need to end the game with them probably, if the Awaken the Woods doesn't work or Witness the Future. So we have different ways. You also have boars, alright, but I'm not really expecting them to finish the game. Other than this, we have a pretty stable build. We have a lot of Depopulate, because I've noticed that every game you need to clear the board on turn 4 or you are in some trouble. This was the idea. Oh, and Mirex, the most important win con. You might even think about playing 2, but I didn't want to skew mana base too much, and 1 was enough for me. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. I really appreciate all your, you know, good comments, support, all this stuff. I know I repeat it, but I honestly appreciate it every single day. Every single day I'm checking what you guys are writing, and yeah, like it's super cool to have you on the channel. Thank you. And let's go into the games and have some fun. I see. I think we can take it, and I think we have to take it. Witness the Future, not the card for now. Actually, this being the last card of the deck is kinda cool. I will probably forget it during the commentary, but in some games it might matter. Your opponent thinks, haha, I will mill him in the next turn, and you are like, no, I just start the chain and you never mill me. Alright, I would definitely enjoy having some, you know, Bant mana in my Bant deck after Mulligan and not getting mana screwed, because in the first hand we had 1 land, in the second hand we had 2 lands, and I kinda have to take it. Triple Razor Verge ticket. I see no issues, everything seems absolutely fine so far. But I always love the games when nothing happened, but you already know you are in trouble just based on the draws. This land fixed everything though. And now we are in a great spot. Our opponent is not doing too much. We need to cherish counter spells, because right now, until now, they were really bad. But from this turn onwards, it's one of the best plays we can make every turn. Those are the decisions our opponent is trying to make. He's touching my lands. That's where we are in this game. I think he doesn't have the 4th land, and that was some complaint. I would never do it myself. Like, how could you ever complain? I think... What is going on with... Oh, Arena, you're drunk. I mean, it seems something, you know? The problem for him might be... I actually have to play the completed version, just because I missed the land. But it's good enough. He might have Faithful Absence, so I'm not, you know, holding my breath for Tamiyo. She is quite likely to die. But then I get the card and, you know, I still mess him up a little bit. Alright, it means we get Tamiyo back. This is actually the best removal we could hope for. Do we have... yeah, okay. That's good. I'm not sure what I'm playing against. I have zero idea what I'm playing against. It seems to be mono-white control that doesn't do mono-white control stuff. And they usually don't play Sentry. I mean, Ossification is like completely horrible combo with Farewell, so I would expect them not to play Farewell. Like the same thing with Sentry, right? Oh, it might be Elesh, like Norn deck. I think that would make sense. Everything is when it enters the battlefield. I actually tried to make this deck today. Alright, so enjoy. The point is that I don't think it's a toxic deck, so I don't think we should be super scared about it. I mean, yeah, you never expected a control deck. Let's give him a good game so he feels cool. I mean... this is sorcery. I think we ramp. We ramp and we make bears. Bears are super cool. Lands are super cool. So it means that we actually get... I won't go for the Triumph. I know it seems good, but it's not. Mirex. Mirex is actually relevant. And let's go like this. Those are some decent lands, man. Do I cycle it? I think I cycle it. So the point is that I absolutely love infinite mana, but we don't have luxury, we don't have anything so far. And they can remove the Mindsplice Apparatus, so we need to be careful about the value. Double burst is really good. Having more mana means that we can start using Mirex. Our opponent is having definitely an internal struggle with the arena right now. Yep, unfortunately. Oh, he has enchantment here. Alright, makes sense. However, we have bears, and you cannot compete with bears. And they will save us so much stuff, basically. We'll depopulate them at some point, but you know, sure. Bear. Alright. I think we prevent the toxic, because life does not matter here. And I don't think he has a lot of toxic. Oh, maybe he has. Or this is definitely something. Well, I can just farewell. 3, 6. Then I have 2 mana for a counter spell. This means I have to farewell. If I counter it, I don't need to farewell, so I will be greedy. That's not the value play, but it's a play that we can make. Let's make a dude. That's a land. Not surprised. So we need to maximize those sweepers, because we might need to start for an extremely long time. Alright, the samurai is kinda annoying, so I think I will block the samurai this turn. I will change my approach. Just because of the vigilance, and I want to pressure him as well. Alright, definitely annoying. However, this means that he won't use other abilities. See ya, and you are fully tapped, so it means that we can get some value. We know everything about the turn, so let's get the stuff. So we get some toxicity in our veins, but I think it's still kinda worth it. Emperor for free. We go to 6 toxic.
Years of training.
I could negate this card, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh my god, I missed such a good play. Man, I actually suck at this game. What I should have done, farewell for artifact, because this is an artifact, and enchantment, because it's Tamiyo. And I would get Tamiyo, and I can get Mindsplice Apparatus from my graveyard. Oh my god, I missed all of this. I'm the worst player in Magic, man. Truly. We will do it next turn, but having this on this turn would be extremely better. I mean extremely. Are you artifact? I mean, my stuff is also artifact, but it's still fine. It's still fine. Alright, 6 toxic. I'm taking it, man. No worries. What is the play? The Hive is the biggest deal. Hive will be an issue. However, like, we can just raise him in toxicity, I guess. He wants to draw the card, so he fixes. I think he should do it Mind Phase, honestly. So we just Smork. That's Emperor. Alright. That's a lot of Emperors so far.
Feel the energy of that.
Alright, so we kinda have to sweep for everything right now. Huh. It means he doesn't get the card though. We could just clear the board, but I think Farewell would be pretty good here. And we can still make the token. I think it's okay. Creatures, artifacts and enchantments. No graveyards though. The point is Tamiyo. Tamiyo is the important stuff here. And we'll go with the apparatus. I know it's not impressive. I know, believe me. But I want to have as many cards from, you know, one card as possible. And this means that he has another problem. And at some point we hit Silver Scrutiny and draw infinity. Sure. As you can see, if we went for +1, we would get 0 value. Now we have apparatus for free, and he still needed to use his turn to, you know, do the stuff. We have Mirex, so we can start creating some pressure. And I mean, this guy has it all. It's fine. It's fine. But to be honest, he was very short on lands, so it's fine. How many cards? Alright. We definitely played Jace. I'm not sure what do we do with it. I think we should actually draw cards. Let's mill him, so we get some advantage over the long game. And I mean, it is what it is, right? I have a plan, that's why I'm not doing what you think I could be doing. Eiganjo will be better as a surprise, because he will +1, not wanting to lose the Emperor. Then we kill it, and then we make an additional token, and suddenly he is outvalued on the board, which he didn't expect, and now the Emperor is dead. If we did it on our turn, he would make a different play. So I think that's pretty cleverish, you know? No 1 mana stuff, alright. So we will sweep the board. Alright. He should play it, why wouldn't you play it? Like, he has nothing else, so why not do it? Alright, I don't understand this part, but we still drew a lot of... Man, if not this Myrex from Titania, this would be such a bad situation. Alright, I think this is actually the play. I know it's a bit weird, but creatures are dead anyway. Toxic doesn't matter at this point. It's not like we win the game like this, you know? And now if he wants to create a board from the Emperor, he needs to kill her, which is not what he wants to do in reality. And we are trying to draw some extra cards with Jace to finally get through this. Do I want to kill the Emperor so much? I honestly don't. Oh my god, I should play the land. Not the biggest deal, but definitely bad play. I thought I played it, you know. Alright. He should just play the land. Man, if he did it last time... Alright, good. Or good for him, of course. If he played it last time, he could just go for the graveyard directly. He would have 2 mana. Unless I missed something, but I think that's how it works, right?
Remember your training.
Alright, definitely some more Mirex shenanigans, that's for sure. Man, we need to make sure that Jace gets some value. Like, we need a single value card that we hit. So far we didn't hit a single one this game. I mean, Tamiyo was a little bit, but not too much. Do we kill the Emperor? That's my question. I think we do. I think we do. Like, we still have Farewell, so Tamiyo is still on the table with Jace, but man, at some point I know that I will just keep drawing land after land after land. It's not looking super hot. So, Unfortunately, we are losing the Jace probably because he will crew the Bankbuster somehow. Yep, not scared of Eiganjo at all. Why would you be? So, we get rid of whatever. And I think we have to depopulate. There's no play around it. We play the Tapland. So when we draw Silver Scrutiny, we can make insanely big turn. And we are slowly out of gas. Like, we need to draw a value card at some point. Like, one Silver Scrutiny at this turn, for example, would win us the game. But we are not there yet. This is really good. He spent a lot of turn drawing cards. If he cracks the clue, alright, that's something I am actually super fine with. Alright, so we may... Let's go to the second main phase. He might have lay down arms, you know. So let's make sure that it's a bit harder for him. I mean, alright. That's a card that I can cycle into a land. Oh my god. How many lands do I have? 5, 10, 13. 14 lands in 27 cards. So we, oh man, that's really a lot. Can I try to go with the Jace? I fear that I don't have a choice, man. This also means that he cannot really block because he gives me a free trade, so no. The problem is that he will probably play something that crews Bankbust and I lose this card from Jace, but I think I need to take this gamble. He didn't do it last turn, so there is a chance he doesn't have it. Alright, so we still play into one farewell. We have witnessed the future as well, so we can get stuff. We are both refilling, but our opponent is refilling way better because he gets the value cards. Alright, so we play this, and we are in some trouble. Not a value card for sure. We're slowly. Second Jace might actually start drawing 3 cards, so that's why we play like this.
I will clear.
Oh my god, still lands. I know I have some few in the deck, but I don't need to draw them all right now. Alright, not a value card, but a relevant one. How do we play this? He cannot draw cards. He stays with those 4 cards if we do it now. It might go very wrong for us, but I think we do not have a choice and we probably have to protect Jace. Oh man, super rough. 3 damage, thank you. Man, we got him to 5. If I wait one more turn, the problem is that he can... No, I have Tamiyo. Oh my god, I messed up. I should kill Jace. Right? He's at 26 cards. I always forget that Farewell gets back the Tamiyo. I need some instant value from her. Unless we plus. Sorry guys, I need to think about it. It's extremely important play. This will be game deciding how I do it. So I can remove everything. Then he's left with 4 cards against Tamiyo. He probably has a lot of ossification in the deck, right? Alright guys, I think I know. Super hard decision, honestly. I don't know what he has here. It could be the best things ever or the worst things ever, and that would determine whether this is a good or bad play. So far we are getting more and more value. Alright. I mean, the reason I decided for this play is that he cannot kill us in one turn. So we can take the full might of his deck and it gets better for us. I hope Jace will die. If not, we will make sure it dies. Sorry Jace, you are great. He's also fully tapped, so we get some attacks for free. I'm not playing Mindsplice because I want to exile the artifact as well. I like his strategy, but it's not really good against what we have. Man, he gave... If I farewelled one turn earlier, I would not like it. So he gets some free cards, which is good for him, of course. However, now let's get Myrex and farewell him for the maximum. And then we get Tamiyo, and then we get Jace, and then we get 3 cards, and that should be the game. Smork. And that's why ossification is not very good. Creatures. Enchantment. In some kind of decks at least. Graveyards definitely stay. I mean, looks better. That's why I tanked so much. That was the game deciding play.
You still have a role in that
And suddenly, just like this,
Sake of Phyrexia.
we draw a lot of cards. See? Guys, I think we did it. I think that was pretty good play. How do you think? Explosion time? Double Planeswalker, infinite mana, Mirex creating tokens every single turn, and we still have the Jace to just actually mill him directly. So he needs to kill Jace or he loses the game on mine next turn. And if he doesn't kill Jace, the game just, you know, ends right now. And if he doesn't respond to it, oh my god, I said 3 times the same thing. I meant the opposite scenario, you know? Then we still are in the game, basically. Alright, opponent goes first. Nice. Is this better? I mean, it is kinda better. Not great though. It's absolutely not great, but if we keep hitting lands, which doesn't seem likely, we can hit Depopulate and go from there. So that will be card advantage that we need to compensate the mulligan. And it seems all we need to do is hit some lands, man. And so far, okay, so we are nearly guaranteed to hit land sooner or later. I know that's genius commentary, but we have this to draw cards and this to just get the land if like everything goes wrong, you know? Okay, it's not going wrong so far. Do I want to witness the future? No, this will exile the card. I don't really think that we need to be scared, because I think we win the game way before we, you know, end the deck. The card that he will get is kinda lame, but, well, it's just one card. I can definitely beat it. And he invested already 3 cards, but Glissa basically paid for herself, card-wise, so I only get... So I invest 1 card, I get rid of both of them, and I get 1 card advantage, basically. Alright. We cycled this card, so that helps a little bit. 6 life is nothing to scoff at. Alright, he also gets to draw a card with Glissa. Okay, I think this is... In this situation, I actually changed my gameplay. He also needs card... Man, he's not using the ability at all. He should remove everything I play into the graveyard. Oh, maybe he adds 1 mana of any color. Alright, so he still gets the mana without the card, so I think he missed opportunity. I guess it's the same nearly, but a little bit worse. There might be situations when it is worse. I mean, that's kinda rough. That's a Nissa. No idea why he didn't use the mana. Triple green. Like, this is any mana, so he has 4 green mana if he wants. Man, he should also use this. Anyway, tokens. Cool. So he will attack with Glissa, we play the Emperor, and we exile. Oh, he doesn't want to go for it, which seems great, but it's actually nearly the same all around.
I've learned much during my travels.
Enjoy the counter, bro.
Remember
Alright.
your training.
We are mana screwed on top of all of this. That's definitely not where we want to be. Let's give him the card, get some briefer, and we can start trying to pressure Nissa. This is colorless, so they aren't allowed to use it to remove anything, so, you know, sure. Alright. She or Dread. How do we go through this? Maybe we just kill both? I will definitely check the card, because this gives me more information. And it's worth it. I played the land, this is actually relevant. I think I still want to depopulate. I need to get him to the point when he has little creatures. And with Farewell, I think it's still good. I can even kill the token at the end step, because it's 0 converted mana cost. We need to start pressuring the Nissa, basically, what I'm saying. Alright, 4 cards in the graveyard. This will get rough. Oh, Planeswalker. Alright, you got it. A little bit annoying for sure. Alright, so do we kill... Man, Nissa, we need to hit our Faithful Absence. I really think this is a good deal. Oh, well, Why would I do it? 0, of course. The funny part is I included March instead of, I think, 1 Faithful Absence, so that would solve the game if I didn't do it. Absolutely punished. Absolutely punished. I will play it main phase, because then I will play around. Here we are, finally, our key card for the whole game. Can we solve the situation? We are 21, so we can actually wait a little bit. Easy, invoke. Alright, Planeswalker. That's actually good for us, because we want to have as many instants and sorcerers in the graveyard as possible. Problem is that Nissa can actually -1, so the apparatus is not as great as it seems. We basically have apparatus for 1 turn, and then we need to hit good stuff. Alright, man, he's paining himself down to 12, that's kinda hilarious. However, how do we solve it? How do we solve it? Do I bin his you know what? I don't think that's a good idea. I take this hit definitely, that's for sure. Do I draw card? No. It has to be Witness the Future, I feel. So what do I want? I want Silver Scrutiny, nothing except it. So we broke our combo, and I said I want it, so I have to get it. No. 3 mana only, that's rough. That's rough. And I cannot protect the Jace, right? 4 loyalty, it will have 4 attack. A very rough game so far. This Nissa, like, we would absolutely destroy everything he has. Except Nissa, that he played with insane ramp. Alright. More creatures. So now he will be able to ultimate forest. 1. Alright, that's a lot of forests. Alright, so 7 damage to the face. Of course we take it with some form of dignity. Not too much though. And yeah, I think we need to play Mindsplice Apparatus. The problem is that then we die, and if I fare well, I cannot play the Mindsplice Apparatus. Is that enough? Of course not. The Tapland punish is absolutely real. I have to do it. And I think, given the mana that we got, which is pretty awful, we have to go for the Jace then. Sure. Good call, good call. No multicolor, so that helps quite a lot. And the reason this is always sorcerer speed, so you always can sneak this 1 oil counter, and it gives you so much tempo. Imagine if we had 1 mana more this turn. We would actually maybe reverse the game. Right now it's a bit harder, but we still will try to do it. And I will mill his cards. I'm not milling mine, because I will dump all the best cards from my deck. Arena, Elf, alright. And definitely playing clans. We are super short on mana every turn, and the Taplands were real punished this time. Alright, 6 cards. Nissa can ultimate, but there's nothing to ultimate. He needs to answer Jace, so that already puts some strain to his mana and, you know, the idea for his deck. Yeah, like, he doesn't have anything with instant effect, basically. And most of the creatures, like even Shrouded Man, if you -3 it, like it's 1 attack creature, so it cannot kill Jace even. No pressure and, you know, all this good stuff. So our opponent is tanking. He might have full hand of removal right now, because every deck plays a lot of removal, right? Unless he just... Well, I don't think he should rage quit, right? He's in a good position, yeah, he's still here. But as you can see, Nissa were extremely dominant. We have Faithful Absence, we just need to draw it. Phyrexian Arena, not the biggest deal. Thank you! Oh my god, this took a while, didn't it? Alright, okay, this is what we needed. I can take 1 hit. I can sacrifice the Jace for it. I can just draw a lot of cards, like no, okay, 2, 3 cards, then I play land because I won't mess it. Apparatus. I have basically 3 mana for this turn. This is extremely important. This is the biggest turn of the game right now. I will do it, so it makes it harder to kill my face, you know? And we need to go into Mindsplice Apparatus, I think. Which probably means that we can go for this and get something very, very juicy. He will get 1 card, that's fine. So I can get back my cards. I mean, he's a creature deck, so I will actually take a little bit of this. I think those are decent cards. No, not more. I don't want more Depopulates. Emperor, very good. Very good draw. And now we go to next. The point is that I guess he can try to kill it, to pump it to 13. But that, well, I think that's a good idea for him. But we have the Emperor, so I guess that was more important than I gave it credit for. So I can save Jace, but then no Mindsplice Apparatus. I will sacrifice to Jace. You were very good. Obliterator, sure. Alright, alright. Like, we have Farewell. Planeswalker is the only thing we care about. And if he taps out, that would be even better, because he doesn't get the clue that we will give him. And here we go, finally! The oil counter of doom. Alright, that was lame, but you get the idea. So, Faithful Absence? Hahaha, finally! Oh yes, we are getting there. The Tapland hurts, but it will get us extra card next turn. He will draw 1 card. We have to do it, otherwise we die. So creatures, enchantments, and no artifact. Do we go for the graveyard? That's a huge question. Let's see his deck. Nothing from the graveyard. He plays Takenuma probably. We have a lot of synergy with the graveyard, so I think we are not going for it. Alright. I mean, that's the play. Yep, no reason to do it now, but he can, of course. Unless he has a counter spell in the deck. Aha. Alright. As you can see, we are absolutely out of gas, except a single Silver Scrutiny, which should be enough. We can get like 7 cards, and we can outvalue him. That's really good for us. It doesn't really do anything. And we'll draw other Faithful Absence at some point. Like, we draw way more cards than he does. Cool. And I think that's the turn, right? Nice. Let's see the card, that's really important. A decent card. Decent card, so we have 2 more turns, right? This will be huge. So 5, 6, 7. I think 7 new cards should be a good start. And we still have enough place to make it worth it. Nice. And let's not give him the card then. Not from Raska, at least. As you can see, we can deal with Planeswalkers, we just need to hit the right card. And now I can get rid of the Loam Speaker or just deny him the card, which is pretty good. That's a risky play, but I think it's a correct one. He's down to 4 cards, and so far he proved that they aren't very good. Like, he was not doing too much. The Planeswalker are the big deal. Alright, that's fine. I guess he has more cards right now, but as long as the cards that try to kill us are creatures, we do not care at all. And the oil counters start to stack, which is amazing. So he will use the ability for sure. And I think this is actually the play.
I'm home.
And then we play another Emperor. I
This
think
is
that's how
what
we
you
do
get
it.
for hurting my people.
I wonder, like, we will have some trouble trying to kill him, like actually killing him. But he should run out of the gas, I think. I expect a lot of removal in this hand. Alright, face. He decided it's the place. And we say nah. Alright. That was weird. That might be Tyvar stunt or something like this, but sure. Show me. Show me what is one of those 4 cards. Tyvar stunt? Is that lethal? Oh, okay, sure. Told you, it's a lot of removal, and he decided that I won't get better value from my removal than basically 2 mana, deal 2 damage. That's what he just did. And we'll cycle and get some more lands, because I'm a huge fan of lands right now. Oh boy. Alright, so let's get what? How many witness the future? Like, 1 is exiled, 1 is played, right? A bit harsh situation. We have the Jace, so I think we need to go for the Jace play and try to mill him. So I need 15 cards. Yeah, sure, so I can draw quite a lot of cards. 3, 6 mana is fine. 10 cards? Seems about right. I trust the tapper. It never went wrong. Oh, we have Mirex. That's really good. We cannot play it now, man. We can draw 9 cards, but it's a bit, you know, weird. 1 mana. Heal for infinity. Seems about right. Titania's Command. That will be interesting. I think we need to preserve the Emperor because it's one of our win cons right now. 2 mana for Depopulate. I think that's a good bait, because he will not expect a 1 mana counter spell probably. So let's plus and keep the Emperor up, because he will have trouble dealing with it. And all the lands. 3, 4. And Mindsplice Apparatus, we have a bit too many. And we curated our hand into the Wincon hand. We have the bears also. We have the bears. Enjoy your basic land. Oh, we had protection, we had so many cards, and the Jace would mill the rest of his deck, so we would still win on the, you know, mill side, so we didn't need to really kill him. Alright guys, oh, this hand feels very, very good. Alright, so let's go with the Triumph first to get rid of it, because we do not need Triumphs on the later turns. This curve is so fun and so perfect in a way, and we have Syncopate, which is absolutely amazing. Alright, I definitely want to have Apparatus on curve, so for this reason we are playing like this. And it's perfect. Like, we do not mind chilling, like, we have ways to chill. Alright, Tenacious Underdog. Oh man. Alright. I think he has a counter spell, that's why I'm playing like this. And the counter spell will go to the Apparatus probably, because this is extremely scary card, he definitely wants to get rid of it. And those colors have real issues with doing it. Enjoy your moment of fame, my friend, because it won't happen again. From now on, he needs to pressure us as much as possible, because it will get very ugly for him. Alright, Trespasser, we need to remember about it. So obviously we are trying to hit for a sweeper, but we have some more time with the Union. I kinda would prefer to not... I think we go into the night time, honestly. I mean, cool. The point is that I want to play around Trespasser. I prefer to take this 1 extra hit, or even more extra hits. So we know exact... Man, I should Syncopate for 1, probably. In all honesty, it should be probably Syncopate for 1. No, because he exiles it. Alright, never mind. So he's going super hard. So it means that every sweeper wins us the game right now. It's 10 damage. A lot. However. Alright, all the triggers are out. Alright, let's see what we get. We need to do... Oh my god, it's always a land. Whenever you need, you know, some gas, it has to be a land. Usually the tap land, just to make sure, but we still got the Depopulate, and that's kinda enough to win the game, probably. Enjoy. We have quite a lot of sweepers, so you can yeah, like, they know. They went all in, and they lost. Haha.